This is the Aftermarket Radio Network.
Hey, everybody, it's Carm back at Apex 2024. We're having a blast here, Kathleen.
We absolutely are.
It's only the first day.
Only the first day for you, yes.
And out of 2,500, yeah, I know. Out of the 2,500 people that were in the breakfast this morning, you were the keynoter. OMG. I know.
I know.
Did you hear
and
all
the crowd
that?
goes wild.
I'm with Kathleen Callahan, owner of Expertech Auto Repair, Englewood, Florida, and business expert coach for RSOT.
Woo!
The repair shop of tomorrow, and an individual who spoke to Congress a little bit ago.
Did that?
We did an episode with you about the whole dress thing.
My suit,
Look
yes.
up Kathleen Callahan and figure about the trip to Macy's.
Yeah,
Right?
that was here last year
I
that
know
we
it
did
was.
that.
Yes,
that was
yes,
fabulous.
It was. But you brought your daughter, Delaney Jarosik. Delaney, you work for Mom.
I do, yeah.
Whoa, it's a big job.
It is.
How do you?
It is.
Giant.
How do you rein her in?
Well, I'm a little more organized than she is.
Well, that'll help.
That's
So-
an understatement.
But on days where she's a little more chaotic, just take a breath. We're going to get there.
Okay.
You know, like,
But what's the count? 5, 10?
usually I'm just like, just one breath and maybe a hug, and then we'll get right back into work.
Oh, how nice.
I don't
You
give her
know-
a lot of time. So,
So Tracy's here with me. Hi, Trace.
hi, everybody.
Hey,
And,
Tracy.
do we have to do anything like that when we get off track?
A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Both of us.
I didn't know. I thought I was in charge. Let's go.
It's an illusion, Carm. It's an illusion.
Very good.
They
Kath.
allow us to have the illusion of control.
All right. All right. You broke my heart, but okay.
Our handlers.
I totally get it. Hey, Carm here. Join Tracy and I for the 45th annual Max Training Event and Trade Show, the must-attend event for mobile AC and cooling professionals. It'll be January 30th through February 1st, 2025. It'll be at the Rosen Center Hotel in Orlando, Florida. There's going to be exhibitor booths, and there's still some available, by the way. Lots of great training, so don't miss out. Register today at maxmobileairclimate.org. That's maxmobileairclimate.org. We're going to be there doing some episodes and moderating a town hall panel with Donnie Cipher. Hope to see you there at the MAX conference. More than 16% of light-duty vehicles on the road are EV and hybrid. Is your shop ready to safely and properly service them? Get your shop trained and equipped to service hybrid and EV vehicles with NAPA Autotech's innovative EV-ready Level 1 high-voltage awareness and maintenance training. So I got to tell you, Kathleen comes out when she's introduced and she goes, "Hi, it's me. We're here. But our guest speaker, the person that I'm going to interview, is stuck in traffic." I'm telling you, you handled it so well. No one saw it coming.
No.
And you just said,
Neither did I.
I know. And you just said, talk amongst yourself.
I did.
I'll be back.
Talk amongst yourselves. Have some coffee. I'll see you later. We'll be back.
That was so good. It was Erin Andrews who was here.
Erin Andrews.
And she's the sideline reporter for Fox on NFL.
She is. She's always dressed to the nines, and she's stunning, and she's gigantically tall and beautiful and intelligent, and she knows her game, and I love it.
Thank you for saying that, because coming from me, if I would have said she was beautiful, she dressed to the nines.
How dare you be so sexist?
Yes, exactly right.
It's totally a double standard. I'll take it. Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. I loved what you guys were talking about, and you asked some absolutely great questions, and I do want to get to a little bit about that, but it was like these two great ladies up in front of all of this male-dominated industry, and, you know, you kind of weaved that to her because she's a female sidelines reporter. I don't know how many exist in our industry. That industry, probably one or two others, maybe.
Yeah, there's a few, but not a lot.
But she talked about how her and her team, the announcers, how well they all work together. It reminded me when she would yell up to the director or to one of the play-by-play guys, "Hey, look it over here and get this shot." So since she's in the middle and the thick of it on the sidelines,
Yeah.
she's broadcasting up to people, got to do this, got to do that. I found that fascinating.
Yeah, I never would have even realized that was that fascinating. I didn't even think that was part of what she does on a weekly basis, right? Like, I just totally thought that was not an answer I expected. So obviously we send the questions over and her team look at them, but I didn't have an opportunity to even know how she was going to answer any of those questions today. So it made it really fun and interactive for me as well.
Yeah,
and I tried not to make it super, tell me about being a woman in the industry and kind of beating on that. Notice it, but I don't think we need to beat on that anymore.
It was perfect. You and her had a casual conversation, and you pretended there were nobody in the room, because you wouldn't go to a bar and have a bourbon with Erin Andrews and say that crap. You would just say, hey, what was your first car?
Yeah. Yes.
And
what kind of car do you drive?
Yeah.
That's what we want to know.
Yeah.
We want to judge you. What kind of car do you drive?
She likes your Rover.
Everybody in that room judged her. I don't care how they judged her, but they did.
After you did your thing, she got up and she interviewed some CEOs in the industry. And I found that really fascinating. Did you like that part?
I did. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a little hard to hear backstage, all of it, because there's people back there running around and it's hard for me to focus because, I am who I am. But yeah, it was really interesting to hear. Most of them are fairly new to their positions, right? So they're entering into that role, not necessarily the industry, but that role. And she gets to interview them and see where the direction of these businesses are going to be steered. So I found it fascinating to see all of their personalities come out.
Okay.
She did a great job.
Delaney, do you have anything to do with your mother's wardrobe?
Oh, I have everything to do with the wardrobe.
All right. When she came home with those sparkly sneakers, what did you say?
Well, I was actually at the conference that
That's right,
Tracy
you were
bought
there.
them. Yeah.
Oh, see, I want to get to the root.
Yeah.
Because Erin Andrews said, I love your sneakers or your shoes, right?
Yes.
I thought you were going to give a shout out to Tracy.
I was going to. I was a little nervous in it. I didn't want to call Tracy out. I'll call Delaney out.
Oh, my God.
That was funny. I'll have to ask her about that.
All right. Yeah. Where did you find the jacket that matched the sneakers?
I want to say that was Dillard's. We've done a lot
Dillard's
of shopping.
or Macy's?
We've done a lot
Macy's.
of shopping.
It was
the last
definitely
3
Macy's.
weeks. Way too
Shout
much
out to
money.
Macy's.
Okay. So let us tell the true story. We're at RSOT. Trace walks in with these sparkly sneakers. And by that afternoon or the next morning,
I had a pair.
you had a pair, but so did some others.
Yes. Okay. And I had the silver pair, not the black pair.
Right.
When we purchased this jacket, my plan was to wear those shoes this morning. And then I realized that the silver wouldn't go with this beautiful gunmetal gray. And so I had to take a trip to Macy's and also buy the black one.
You did that here?
No,
Oh.
definitely not.
Oh, you
I did that back at home.
Yeah. How do we show off these sneakers to the rest of the world so Macy runs out of them? How do we do that?
I don't
Hopefully I get
know.
a commission off of them because I sold a lot of them at ASTA and at RSOT.
You
Yes,
totally
you
did.
did.
And they're wicked comfortable too. I have inserts in mine because I'm
How did you
50,
get the
but
inserts in yours? Because when I put mine in for Vegas, it was too thick.
You have to pull the ones that are in
Okay,
there
I
out.
started doing that and then it
And
started
they rip,
ripping and I got
it's
nervous.
horrible. No,
so
and
you
I just scraped it all out.
Okay.
It's good. You're
I might
never
do
going to
that
put the
tonight.
old ones back in. So you
Right. All right, I'm going to do it then. I'm going to
do it.
Rip
You
them
got
out.
it. They're blue. It's weird. Scrape it.
I ripped it out.
I did it.
And it's
I hulked
permanent.
it out. Yeah, forever. These great inserts to go in.
Wow.
It's perfect. You have to be comfortable. Last night, my shoes, not so comfortable.
Delaney, what are you learning from Mom?
A lot. Most of it is business side, like the accounting, the books, the payroll, all of that, but also just how to be a good person in the industry and a lot about right to repair and a lot about cars that I had no idea what I was looking
All
at.
right. What did you learn last week you had no idea about?
It's a good question. What did we do last week?
I don't know. I feel like I rested last week.
I bet you had to.
We know, Tracy, we talk about this being like the hard travel season, right?
Yeah,
like
it's tough.
We start September. I think
Yeah.
our
Go, go,
feet
go.
hit the ground and we don't stop till probably right before Thanksgiving, right? So I think last week I did get a couple of days where I didn't have to do a lot. We've had a couple of storms, as everybody knows, like not to focus on that. But so rebuilding and building some of that time in to take care of my local community. So no, I don't think we shopped last week. That's what we did.
We shopped a lot last week.
So it was not her that learned anything last week. It was me. Last week was my week to learn how to put outfits together and dress myself properly and not like put the clothes on. I know how to do
How does that work at home, Trace?
Well, I kind of helped you with your wardrobe this trip.
Oh my God, she did.
And he had to take pictures and notes on what outfits. And then the first day.
Why are you laughing?
Well, I used
They're
to.
the same person.
No.
I have a good story. I taught her how to do her makeup. I was like 11 or 12. I bought her like this eyeshadow palette. She's going to a conference. I wasn't going with her. I was very young. And she was like, I don't know how to do my eyeshadow. So I wrote this long list of like 4 different eyeshadow looks that she could bring with her.
She's
and
11.
she had all of these notes with her. She still has the paper today.
I do still have the paper. It's like, like the old documents that they find like from ancient Greece. That's kind of what it looks like. It's like
Wait a minute.
getting ready to
Do you
disintegrate.
have to pick it out and read it every time you do it?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay. You figured it out?
It took about 5 years, baby.
Wow.
That's not my gift. It is clearly her gift.
Okay. That's the key here.
It is. That's not my gift. I have to work at all of this stuff. I don't have to work at this, right, Carmen? I feel like you don't really either. I can have a conversation with just about anyone.
Yeah.
As we saw this morning, I did not get to spend but 15 seconds with her before we walked on that stage.
Wow.
So just things happen, right? It's all about improv and doing what you have to do. I'm not a planner. I'm a jumper. To put a wardrobe together and to plan things and makeup and all of that, it's not something that I ever wanted to do. Giant tomboy, right? I grew up with brothers and boy cousins, and nobody ever taught me that. And then I have this child who came out of the womb girly, and I didn't know what to do, but she has taught me how to be way more feminine, right? I mean, if you look at the rock star thing, the vehicle rock star thing, I talk a lot about leaning into your femininity, especially in this industry. I learned all of that from her. That is not a me thing. That's her teaching me how to be comfortable being a woman and not being a woman pretending to be a man.
So you are mentoring mom.
Yeah. I teach her books and numbers and stuff, but she teaches me also how to be a much better human. I make her people a lot, which I think is unfair to her. But
You make her people a lot?
I make her people.
I like that.
Yeah, she doesn't really love it.
Yeah. I mean, wow. That's powerful. I make her people.
She doesn't really like people. Don't tell anyone.
One of the things that Erin said this morning was a little bit of behind the scenes. She was telling us what goes on into the broadcast and how they prep for it and everything. And I'm hearing from you, Delaney, and you, Kathleen, there's all this behind the scenes stuff. Teaching her people, she teaching you the femininity side.
Yeah.
How to dress mom. Are you kidding me? How to dress mom?
Sometimes she doesn't come with me, and so I have to do this all by myself.
Oh.
At conferences, okay, so let's be honest. I'll show it to you. I have a Google sheet for when we went to Fall Leadership Days, I think in Chicago, for ACA. I have a Google sheet with every outfit for each day and what I'm going to wear to each event, because she looks at my calendar, where I need to be, what it is, and then puts all of it in a Google sheet with the weather.
Oh my God, where's my phone?
Well, I will say that you wore your evening outfit, Dad, during the day. And so I did have you change yesterday because I saw him. I said, oh, no, that shirt's for tonight. Where's your day outfit? And he goes, this is Monday. I go, no, there's 2 outfits. I now need to do AM and PM notes.
Yes.
I'm realizing. So I'll be.
That's why I put it all into a Google spreadsheet, because I can put it in like time blocks.
They're the same
I'm the
human.
biggest spreadsheet nerd, but if you like have a calendar, like 3 days, you break it up into chunks. This is for this. That's what I do. So
I'm colorblind and I can't see the colors right. And of course, Anne sees vivid, and Tracy's really good at that. So there's a jacket and a shirt and a pair of pants. God help it. We have to pick the socks out,
Right.
because the socks have stripes on them.
These young ladies are not going to understand this, but we need to go back to Garanimals, right? Where the elephant go together and the hippo and the hippo. Do you remember those?
No.
So I want to say it was like Jason Petty or something years ago. They had a line of clothing called Garanimals, and it taught children how to dress. And you put the colors that go together, like they would have little elephants on them, or they would have little lions. They were all different animals, and you could wear any elephant with any elephant and any lion with any lion. Clearly,
wow.
I did not own any of those. Yeah, it was a whole line of clothing that they don't have
Tracy,
anymore.
maybe we have to get stickers.
I'm going to do that. It's going to be like microphone. Headphones,
Yeah.
headphones. It'll be podcast theme.
You know, you can sew little tags into all of them. Like when you send your kids to camp and they have like little tags.
So I keep thinking, what value does this discussion have for my listener right now?
Well,
We're a lot of
they
fun.
struggle with wardrobe.
Yeah, and I think it's very powerful.
It is.
There's a lot of prep work behind
Because-
going anywhere.
There are so many people in our industry, mostly men that are here, that are going to meet, negotiate, discuss, talk, and the significant other wants to say, hey, don't you think you should wear a collared shirt and white and this pair of pants? And they don't care. I guess the point of it is that sometimes you got to dress for success.
Yes.
You do. You always have to dress for success. Think about it. Like when I show up at the shop and I look disheveled, who's going to take me seriously? Am I a good leader if I show up looking like that? I do that a lot. Like I show up, I brush my hair, and I put, not always.
Does she kick you out?
She doesn't work in the shop, though.
Oh.
So not in the shop. Well, some, little bit, but not as much. She's more of a out of the shop remote kind of worker.
Do you get to work at separate times?
Not really. No. Sometimes.
Are
it
you
depends.
living at home still?
No, I just recently bought a home.
Okay, great. Good.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
so
you.
do you pick up the phone and says, Mom, what are you wearing on the way in?
No, usually she's just wearing her uniform shirt and
Okay,
pants
nice.
or something.
Uniform
Yeah.
shirt, pants,
Nothing
or
too
a
crazy.
sport or something like that. Yeah, I keep it pretty simple. But what the takeaway for your listener is that you can partner with your kids
Yeah.
and learn from them, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have to wait till they're in their 20s. I've been learning from her since she was a tiny little kid.
So how do you help Mom prepare for peaks and valleys in the business?
Oh, well, I've encouraged her to start therapy and figure out how to balance that work life in a way. So it's like you're not investing all of your time into work. There's a period of relaxing that you need to have be able to have a clear mind. So I think I've encouraged that a little bit. It's like if you're nervous, you need to just calm down, take a deep breath. Like everything's going to work itself out the way it needs to. And, just take one day at a time. So,
Congratulations on your first house.
Oh, thank you.
Neat.
Thank you so much.
She's not going to tell you that's actually her second house.
Oh, that's okay. You outgrew the first?
Well, I wanted to move back home. I missed my mom. I was living in Tampa for 4 years.
Yeah, because she went to school. Well, was supposed to go to school there.
Yeah.
COVID. So
Got it.
she never actually got to go to school there. So
Man, COVID. I keep hearing about it.
yeah, it feels like it was forever ago, but I mean, it's still a thing people are talking about and whatever. It's like one of those life milestones that you kind of, 9/11 was one of them. It's like before and after, pre and post, always.
Yeah, there's still residual discussion going on about COVID. And I just can't wait for it to just disappear,
Be
go
done.
away.
Yeah.
Now they're telling us COVID shots. And anyway.
I know. That's a whole ball of wax. You don't even know. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not in the medical or scientific field. I'm glad that we fix cars.
Are you a NAPA Auto Care Center who is ready to take your shop to the next level? Then the premier tier NAPA Auto Care Gold Certified program is exactly what you need. Gold Certified Auto Care Centers provide customers with a consistent experience no matter where they are in the U.S. Now, this means they are more likely to return and support your shop or find your Gold Certified Auto Care Center while on the road. Gold Certified members can maximize technology, increase their local marketing opportunities, and have a fully trained team that keeps up with the latest trends. Simply put, the Gold Certified NAPA Auto Care program powered by your local brand will set you apart. A true partnership is a two-way street. Shops must meet specific criteria to be eligible for the many benefits of Gold. Now, NAPA Auto Care rewards its most committed partners, their Gold certified members, with free premium shop referrals on the NAPA online locator, annual marketing dollars, an enhanced warranty, training opportunities, program rebates, and so much more. Are you ready to get started? Contact your local NAPA sales representative to discuss your eligibility and apply today. More than 16% of light-duty vehicles on the road are EV and hybrid. Is your shop ready to safely and properly service them? Get your shop trained and equipped to service hybrid and EV vehicles with NAPA Autotech's innovative EV-ready Level 1 high-voltage awareness and maintenance training. Hey, take your Auto Care Center to the next level, the Gold level, with the NAPA Auto Care Gold Certified program. This program is for the best of the best who can provide a consistent consumer experience and earn the trust of returning and new customers. Talk to your NAPA sales representative about how you can become a Gold certified shop. Is Delaney's part of the business helped you become a part-time coach? Giving you some time back?
Well, yeah, because so I started going to therapy as she called me out, right? I'm a huge advocate for people going to therapy to get your head right and get it screwed on straight, right? Self-care is self-care, and it's really important. So through that, this year, my therapist said, what would be a really good idea? Your next assignment for life, because she's become more like a life coach than a therapist, is to go on a big girl vacation. And you can't drive there, and it can't be about cars or work, and it can't be super cheap. Oh, and by the way, you have to go by yourself. So I started looking, And I went on an 8-day cruise from Lisbon to Barcelona in August, totally by myself. Stayed 2 extra nights in Barcelona. It was fabulous. The most fabulous trip ever. I love Salvador Dali. And I went to this tour and I got to see where he was born in the museum. And it was the coolest thing. That cat is way more messed up than us Americans are used to knowing. It was amazing. I was not in touch with my shop for 2 solid weeks. 2 weeks. I did not speak on the phone to another human being for 2 weeks. I had like WhatsApp communications with her and with the shop for a couple of minor things, but it's an 8-hour difference too, right? So I'm 8 hours ahead of them. I'm in bed by the time they're at work and they're gone by the time I see anything. So she took over all the payroll because it still has to get done while I'm gone. And I didn't bring my laptop. I disconnected for the first time in 20 years for 2 weeks and relaxed.
And you survived?
Yep. And the encouragement really did come from, of course, my therapist, but her as well. I was like, I can't do this. I can't leave for 2 weeks. She's like, yes, you can. Teach me how to do the payroll. I got this.
I would like to try that, but I still want to do it with Anne.
I'm not married, so I'm totally single. I'm on the market. You can edit that out if you want, but, please have a job. Be a nice human being.
You got to come through me first.
Yes, having a job is important.
Yeah, there's a vetting process.
All right. I'll become your agent.
Carm's dating service.
Want somebody from the aftermarket?
I don't know. I'd never say never.
All right.
I don't know. My initial gut reaction is probably not. Because, I don't want anybody to tell me how to run the business that I've been running for 15 years.
You were in front of how many thousands of people this morning?
I know.
You could have put up your shingle.
I could have, except that I was sitting next to Erin Andrews. So, there was that, right?
Yeah, but she says she's happily married.
She is happily married to an amazing hockey player. So.
Yeah, he's kind of hot,
He's
too.
kind of hot. He's a hockey player. Come on.
Is that what you girls talk? Is that girl talk? He's kind of hot?
Well, I guess so.
Tracy?
I would say it's either hot or not. Kind of hot seems on the fence.
Yeah. I could see. Some hockey players, absolutely not. But, I'd be okay with that. Whatever. Not that one, though, because he's taking her.
Do you like beards?
I don't care.
Oh,
I don't care. Beard optional.
All right.
Like, really, job, don't be a jerk. I have a stronger word for that, but we're on a podcast right now.
A job, don't be a jerk.
Don't be a jerk. Let me be who I am, and I'm going to let you be who you are, right? So I'm too old for games anymore. I mean, I'm turned 50 this year. Somebody threw me a gigantic surprise party that I knew nothing about. She lied to me for 6 months. It was the most fabulous thing. She flew her sister home from Alabama. So her younger sister's birthday is the day after mine, and it would be the first time in her 19 years of life that we had not spent our birthdays together. So Mom was a little bit on edge about it. And I kept saying, man, I understand she's got to work. She's up in Alabama doing her thing, and it just wasn't a good time to come home. And so she throws me this giant surprise party. We get in the car, we go to the place. I mean, I knew we were doing something, but, so then we go to this party. Everything is good. She turns me around, and out walks Paige. And I started ugly crying. There's videos on Facebook. It was great. And she's taking me to a concert in 2 weeks in Orlando. Pink. It's going to be fantastic. I'm a lucky mom.
Took a long time to plan that. I don't know how I didn't have a stomach ulcer after.
I know.
The lying was awful.
She tells me everything. And then she and my friend conspired to steal my keys at the party, and they put 10,000 pieces of happy birthday confetti in the defrost vent in my car. So when you turn the defrost on, 10,000 pieces of confetti flew all over me.
Any regrets?
Not one.
How about you, Delaney?
Not a single one.
Wow.
Maybe the handful of confetti in her suitcase when she left for her trip, but...
Yeah, I got to Lisbon and there was confetti in my... It's crazy.
Did you find any in Vegas?
No, not yet. Not yet. But it's in my silverware drawers at home. It's everywhere. It's literally everywhere. And my friend gave me a little sticky note, and it said, every time you find one of these, know that I love you for free. So I can't be mad.
Kathleen, do you have a superpower?
Spreading joy.
Wow.
I would say that's it. Yeah.
Do you have one, Delaney?
We were just talking about this.
Yeah.
Staying incognito.
Ah.
Yeah, that's my superpower.
Yes.
In the background. No one knows.
That's where I want to be.
Secretive.
Yeah, then you hear everything.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's a spy.
Ah.
Gotta watch her.
Are you kind of like the Godfather, the puppeteer pulling the strings?
Yeah, I would say so.
Wow.
I would say so. Someone
Wow.
has to do it.
It's just great to have that level of relationship.
It is.
In someone who's a dresser.
Yes, agree. Mastermind in Cleveland, when we were there for Repair Shop at Tomorrow, we did a class for the Platinum group on disc and driving forces and all of that. Look, I'm the mouthpiece, right? I can get up and talk to anybody about any topic in the world, right? As long as I'm confident in it. She did all the data and all of the analyzing, all of those pieces. She did all of that work. The partnership that we have created through that is really cool. I don't know where it'll take us. I hope it takes us to really cool, neat new heights and ways to do things, but it's also taught us to communicate better and to, we'll use this morning as an example. She's an introvert. Apex is a lot, right? This is a lot for somebody who is not in love with people. And she was overwhelmed. She wanted to go back to the room, and we started to feel that abrasive between the two of us. And finally, I realized that I was pushing her a little too hard. And I was like, okay, go do what you got to do. I'm going to go do this. Text me when you get to the room. Done. She needs space. I am the one that's the bulldozer.
Yeah, you get your energy from people, and she doesn't.
No, it drains her.
Yeah. If you look at the disc chart, you probably have S way up there, right?
My main is C. I'm a 98.
You're a 98C.
I am.
Did I guess that or what, huh?
Yeah.
And where's your S?
My S is at 74.
So it's up there. And
It
of course, your I is way down below the line.
It's at 11.
It's at 11. And do you have any dominance?
8. It's an 8.
Yeah, I can see what your chart looks like.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. I so believe in the power of knowing people's communication style, where they get their energy, where their natural self is. And I learned it many, many, many years ago. By the way, on my website, on the downloads page, I have this really cool disc chart that if you're a service advisor and you're an I and you're speaking to a D, here's what they want to know. Have their conversation with them, not yours.
Yes.
And to know your daughter's communication style and you hers, there's where the compatibility happens, but you have to work toward it.
Yes.
You have to work toward it.
And you have to pay attention, right? When, you talk about like an S in distress comes off as somebody that would be considered very high D. We're a mix of all four, but,
Right.
When an S is in a stressful environment, somebody that is very, like this morning, right? Like she was distressed, and it took me a moment to realize that she just needed to go. Like I needed to go come back down here to the show floor. And we were both very hungry, which does not help. I had 8 blueberries before the interview this morning and 1 piece of pineapple. She didn't eat anything because she was so nervous for me.
I took on all of the nervousness.
P.S. Mark told me there was only 1,600 people in that room. He lied.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
You
More
said-
than that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Mark Carm said 2,500. I'm like,
see,
oh my gosh,
I
don't know.
counted the tables and thought it was just under 2,000. But Bill Hamby this morning, now, of course, he's the chairman of Auto Care. He threw 2,500 at me.
Interesting.
So I don't know.
We're going to have to find out what the official tally is.
Well, if there was 167 tables,
Not to be
And
precise.
8 chairs at each table.
10,
Oh, 10.
I believe
There were 10.
that would be 1,600.
Yeah. And 7.
So if it's 2,000 or 2,500, still, the room was packed.
It was
There were a
packed.
lot of people there. It was a great
was fun.
time. I love the interview. You did a fabulous job.
Thank
wow.
you. It was fun. I would love to do more of that.
Yeah.
Erin put out her wish to the universe. We gave her that space and can hold her accountable to herself now that she wants to host Saturday Night Live and she wants to maybe be on the Today Show someday. I would love to lean more into that kind of thing. Public speaking, teaching more classes. I've done that this year, of course, with the help of my amazing daughter to put all the presentations together and make them look professional. But yeah, I love doing this. 15 years ago, look, when you and I first met, you were like, you should be on the podcast. I'm like, I don't have anything to offer. I don't want to talk in front of people. And look at me now. You can't shut me up.
I know.
She says I'm either yapping or napping.
That's true.
It's totally true.
I love that job.
Yapping or napping.
I'm looking at Tracy saying,
They're the same person, I swear. They are.
trust me.
Professional yapper of the year.
She's kind of a big deal.
It's kind of.
The napping
kind of-
part's pretty damn exciting.
I know.
I read something that no more than 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, any more than that, and you're not getting off the couch.
That's right. You're not. You're
No.
done. You're toast.
No, her sister used to say that to me all the time. I'm like, I just want to lay down for 30, 45 minutes. She's like, see ya. See you tomorrow, Mom. Gotta go. can you get up now? Because I know you're not going to. If you more than 20 minutes, let's go.
You got to set an alarm.
Yeah, I do that. Usually I set my alarm for, this is incredibly precise, 28 minutes, because I figure it'll take me 8 minutes to calm down.
8 minutes to go.
And then
you get your 20.
I get 20, and I might get like 22 or 23 if I calm down in 5, right? Like, but no more than 30. See, you can't have it. So specific. 28 minutes.
You guys just seem like a dynamic duo.
We are.
We definitely are. Yeah.
Yes, we are definitely a great balance. I never thought that we would be able to mesh like we do. Now that she's an adult, as a parent raising your child, you never expect, there's always those challenges, right? And I never expected us to be as close as we are. And I love, as a parent, also to see her blossom into this amazing human that isn't a carbon copy of me, right? She has got a lot of her dad's pieces of personality that serve her so incredibly well. I wish I was more organized. I used to say that for years. I'm going to get more organized. I am never going to get more organized. My C is a 4. I'm never going to be that. Right? And it's okay, because I can allow her to use her gifts to do that. But I never envisioned that we would partner up and be able to, I call her my optimization director, because she gives me the freedom to take on more clients, to do more things. She talks to my staff at the shop and they're like, can you please get her out of here? We don't want her here. She needs to work from home. So now my art studio I was going to build has to be an office at home because, and they're right, I shouldn't be coaching other shop owners in a space that's right next to my client-facing area, right? I'm not quiet. So they're not wrong. So she's even helping the shop by getting me out of it and getting out of the way.
And what I'm hearing is evolution.
Yes.
Recognizing this isn't quite right. This isn't working. This is conducive to success or the environment. If you're going to be a coach, I can't understand how a coach wouldn't coach from a private office or from home.
Yeah.
Because of the distraction issue that can happen. All you have to do is look outside a glass or see Delaney walk by and see a reaction on her face, and now you've lost your concentration.
Yeah, I don't know why I think it's a good idea, but it isn't. It totally isn't.
Are you kicking her out?
Of the shop?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I keep trying to get her out of there.
They decided, we had a big shop meeting a couple of weeks ago about, we talked about a 1, 3, 5, and it ended up 10-year plans for the whole shop was there. And that was part of it. I was like, well, what are you going to do with my office space? Because it's the only air-conditioned, non-client-facing space in the building, right? The rest is all out, open air shop, and except for the client office. And they're like, well, we're going to make it a merch store, of course. And I was like, okay, well, the young people have spoken, and my old person self will go coach from home.
And
it's only 5 blocks, right? So, yeah, I bought a tiny house. It's 600 square feet, so it's only 2 bedrooms.
Whoa.
Yeah, I love it. It's fabulous.
A tiny house.
Well, it's not a tiny house, but it was built in 1956. It's block. But it's small. So.
Do you have a Roomba?
I do. His name is Hugh Vackman. Ask her what hers is.
Mine is Zac Efron.
Oh my gosh, I want to get one now just so you guys can name mine.
Yeah, it's connected to, your devices, and you just ask her to please start Hugh Vackman or Zac Efron, and they do their thing. Yeah, it's fabulous.
On that note.
That's getting edited out.
No, that's a highlight reel.
It's priceless. Kathleen Callahan, expert tech auto repair, part-time coach for RSOT, keynote speaker today, and interviewing Aaron Andrews here at Apex 2024.
Woohoo!
And daughter Delaney Jarosik. So glad you're here, and you're keeping mom on the straight and narrow.
Of course. Of course.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you, ladies.
Thanks for being on board to listen and learn from the premier automotive aftermarket podcast. Until next time.